Hey everyone, just putting in a little update, I guess. Haven't done anything here for a little bit. I'm over to the new farm that we bought. Moved gear all over here. Yes, Massey and stuff's over there in the barn. Got the David Brown over here, and my other Massey's in the barn there. The egg goes down with the mower on, and Case has got the manure spreader on. I've been spreading chicken manure here today, so yeah, we get a start on it. Just done a few round bales over here. Mostly been doing square bales, but I just waiting for weather again. So all my other farms and the other part where over by where the old farm is, that ground's all covered, all done. Everything's all baled up, put away over there. So now I'm putting away at this one. So we got some pretty good weather this weekend, so I'll really be able to knock some ground down. So yeah, even the pastures, like I'm not going to bring any cows over, so I'm going to cut all the pastures. But up top of the hill is a real nice crop of Timothy. It's real good. So I'm pretty excited about that. I got a bunch of orders of square bales. I hate doing square bales, so they slow me down. But anyhow, I got to pay bills too, right? So I got to do something. So anyway, this is the shop. I started bringing some tools over, just stuff that I need. Keep things going. So this here spot in here was actually it was a nice big shop. So this winter it's all insulated. Got an oil furnace in it, forced air, 10-foot doors. So I mean I can get pretty good sized tractors in. You know, working on stuff here for the winter. This here was the meat room. They used to cut meat here. It's a bit of a mess. I gotta clean it all out. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is just tear this room right off. I don't need to cut meat here. The cooler, I'll probably keep the cooler here. Just so I can rent out cooler space. Usually, even today, it's like 36 degrees out, and it's nice and cool in here. It stays pretty cool. So maybe during moose season or something, maybe I could rent out some freezer space. So even if I tore this room off, you know, then it would free up a little more room, you know. But yeah, he used to have a door here. He used to come in. He used to cut quite a bit, all of his own animals, and he cut some for other people too, years ago. But I'll be honest with you, I've been over here for years, worked on his machinery, but this was so full of stuff he bought and sold, horse harnesses and things like that, I didn't even know it was heated. I didn't know there was a furnace in it. So, yeah, but it's definitely making it nicer for me this winter. So, got a spot here to work. I got a couple engines I got to take apart and do a couple motor jobs. So, it definitely a lot nicer. Even upstairs, it's all open. I'm forbidden to put any hay up there, so the kids, they got their spot they can go play, which is good for them. There's a basketball net up there, I guess. Years ago, his kids used to play basketball up there, so yeah. So we get some stuff moved over. I got, I think 5 tractors moved over here now, and then my skid steer's here. So this week, my friend, he's gone away on vacation, so I'm spreading him manure this week. So it works out good. Get some on the ground, that helps a lot. Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't got a very good dent. Hey, I've done quite a few square bales, but everybody's been taking them, and then I had some on the wagon the other day, and somebody come bought all those. So I'm hoping the next stretch of weather I'll get at some more, and you know, get some more orders filled in, and then I'm going to fill this barn over here, square bales, and then I'm going to cram wherever I can. There's a spot up in there. I'll put some, just enough that I got some goat people that come and get them, and the rest just all be round bales. So yeah, then I had my 375. It was on the square baler. Oh, haven't got a lot of stuff over here to work with just yet, but I got to keep both places going, right? You need tools at both places. So I brought my gas air compressor over. That's awesome. That's great for blowing the baler and stuff out. Oh, geez, I should wash that manure bucket out. Ugh. That's fertilizer and chicken manure. There's an old bag of nitrogen here that he had, and it sat so long it turned hard. So I took the skid steer and broke it all apart, and then I put it in the manure spreader and spread it. And it's definitely going to burn the ground, no question about it. But when it finally greens up, it's going to make a big, well, it'll come back. You know, same with all this here. I bush hogged all this here all down, and it come back just as thick as could be. So I'd like to bring some heifers over. I get a chance to fence it off. I just haven't got the time. But the case is working good. I got a problem with my AC. It was working awesome. I just brought it over day for yesterday, and then I bailed with it. The AC wasn't working. This morning I started spreading. The AC was working. So I think I might have a wire. I haven't had a chance to look at it. It might be just a wire, bad connection or something going through the compressor. So it was blowing ice cold, and then I turned it off and I went and loaded it. But yeah, I had this all washed out. Now she's right full of hen manure. So, but I got more coming. Another truckload Wednesday, I think. Wednesday. 3 days this week anyways. So today's Monday. And then the rest of the day. So yeah. And then I got the gooseneck over. Tomorrow I got to haul a couple cows up to the meat shop. He bought them. Guy contacted me, had some cows to get rid of, so I call the meat man, and I get the trucking out of it. So he buys them. Oh, works out good. Yeah. So I haven't quite decided what I plan on doing here. Is I think I'm just gonna, for the time being, I haven't got time and the money to mess with it. I'm just gonna put tarps down it, just to keep the weather from blowing in on the hay. And then, you know, that'd be good enough for now, this year anyways, and then I can plan on something different for next year. So, always something. But even the spot down in here, I mean, where you used to have the cows, it is something nice. You can just tuck your equipment away. Makes a big difference. I get the Massey over, it's working good. I just had it on the wagon, just moving just a few round bales are in there. So I don't really need it for too much other than loader work here. So it'd be something nice even with that fast hitch I built. You can just back in, grab the wagon, and boot her up the hill, and come down the hill. Just a little jaunt up the road into here. Well, the driveway's right over there, so just got to go that distance to that distance. So it's pretty nice. Just come down the hill and put her in the barn. So even with the one wagon, it's still gonna be pretty nice. So it'll be work pretty good. So I'm hoping Thursday. Those there used to be pasture fields there. There's actually quite a bit of feed in them. Maybe good cow hay. So I'll cut them, and then but I'm gonna go right out back, start cutting all that good feed. I want to get it before it goes bad. So yeah, work away at it. But it is a nice spot over here. Kids love it. I'm at the other farm 3/4 of the time anyways, but working here, so I got a little more stuff over here, so that's kind of nice. Then I go over there, check on cows, and work on equipment, and then always something. I got to pick up, there's all my welders over there, and I don't really want to move them. So I got to have, I'll pick up a cheap welder from over here. Stick welder anyways, and then I can move my MIG and stuff back and forth. But always something. But I definitely, if I'm going to stick to square bales, I mean, it's a nice little baler. And that's just the key. It's a little baler. It's not a high capacity baler. So, I mean, you set out 300-400 bales a day. That's a long day. And it does it, but I mean, it's not a fast baler at all. Just a little baler. 425 this one is. But now, a buddy of mine, he had a 435. And he claims it's, really fast. But this one isn't. You're right down like low 1, low 2. Like it's, and then you're still bringing your bolts. But my trouble too, I'm using that big rake, and then I'm putting like 3 and 4 windrows all in one. And big windrows that don't really take them. So I may have to go back to the little rake and just fluff up small rows. So we'll figure it out. This tractor has live PTO, it's not independent. So you have the 2-stage clutch in your pedal. It's a nuisance when you're stopping all the time. So yeah, I bailed with the other Massey. It worked great. Just a lot easier on your foot. This one here, you got to find that sweet spot in the pedal. But I've done it for years. I mean, they're good. It's a good tractor. It's just you get spoiled when you're on other stuff, I guess, and how it works. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Like I say, I can fit a few bales up in there. I don't really want to do a lot of bales. It's nice right now because they come and get them, and then they pay you for them, of course. So that helps out the account some. And then fill this with round bales. You got stuff to sell all through the winter, right? But but I mean, me to do 5 or 6 acres of square bales a day is a lot for that little baler. And I mean, I can do 50 acres of round bales. So anyhow, just how it goes. I'll go old tonight. I guess I should sweep this barn all out, get it cleaned out, and stuff. So, but yeah, no, that case works really nice on for spreading Hindenburg. They did a beautiful job up there, spreading nice and even. Because you get a pretty good sweet spot of gears there, and it rides good. So I like spreading with a 2-wheel drive anyway. So your front tires get so full of hinge shit in the 4-wheel drive that when you go up the road, it just makes a mess. And 2-wheel drives there aren't as bad. But hey, we're gaining. You know, we get the next stretch of weather, good stretch, and I can knock down, you know, half the farm maybe, and then work away at it. So yeah, I'm getting pretty excited to get it over with, and then load the head manure down. Hopefully I can get a bit of a second cut in September, so that helps. So anyways, we'll talk at you later.